I'm kind of glad that I'm horrifically unentertaining.
Since I am the most unoriginal YouTuber probably on this website.
No YouTuber in the title. I know, it's weird.
I found that joke quite funny, but that's probably only because my heart...
I'm the dad's target audience, a YouTube moron.
Hello everyone, I'm ImAllexx. Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys are doing well.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. Mark Twain. Self-deprecation is something you have to use on YouTube. Not because you want to, not because you think it makes you funny, but because the big guys, the community higher-ups, have said that we have to. It's one of the only ways to grow.
Use a bit more of that self-deprecation, that irony, which unfortunately has become a standard on YouTube. You have to mock yourself now. You cannot be genuine. You're not allowed to. If you don't mock yourself every 5 seconds, you're a pussy bitch.
It's played off by laughs and hiding the fact that you've just insulted something about yourself that you might actually be insecure about. The leaders of this community don't see what they're doing to the small section because no one has ever had the balls to talk. Today, that needs to change. Self-deprecation needs to stop. It's not helping anyone. Us smaller commentary channels can't be genuine or even just proud of our own content because of this standard that's been created by these guys. If you try to say that you think your own content is good quality, then you instantly will get shut down by people saying you have a huge ego. Why can't I just be happy with my own content? With myself? Self-deprecation doesn't do a single piece of good for anyone. It just adds to the misconception that YouTubers aren't people. They're just robots who work day in, day out. They have no feelings, they have no life, they have nothing. And they especially aren't allowed to be happy. Why do these big commentary channels feel the need to use self-deprecation still? Someone such as I'm ImAllexx can fill a video with self-deprecation up to 30% of the jokes being based about himself. Do you really think using self-deprecation sets you apart from anyone? How does it help you? It doesn't. No one goes down into your comments and tells you their favorite part was when you called yourself an idiot. Commentary channels were supposed to be there standing against the norms, and were supposed to show people new personality, that YouTubers were real people who had opinions further than what anyone else was willing to share before their time. Now it's turned against us. You might be thinking to yourself, what does any of this have to do with the small guys? Well, it has to do with us a lot, because in order to grow on YouTube, there are things that almost everyone will say to you. Make videos on trending topics, upload consistently, have friends bigger than you, and one of the smaller things is to be ironic and use self-deprecation. None of these things are really good in a sense, but some are necessary to grow. The one thing that doesn't need to exist is self-deprecation. It puts a mental strain on the small community. Of course, I can't speak for everyone, but I do know for a fact that a lot of us hate that we can't just enjoy our own content. We always say to ignore the hate unless you truly did something to earn it. So why do we attack ourselves with the words of the people who just want nothing more than to hurt us? For me at least, I can sometimes get depressed or even start to worry about my own content even more when I insult myself. It puts you into a mindset that no matter how good you do, it will never be enough. I say we should stop this. Just put an end to self-deprecation and allow ourselves to be happy with what we've created. It might not affect the big guys as much because maybe just the thought of knowing you're making money at the end of the day is enough for you to not care about the harm you're doing. But for the people who make nothing from their hard work, there is nothing that makes insulting ourselves worth it. Just be happy. Those 10 to 30 some hours you put into your video were all worth it. You made something good and you should be proud of it. Don't put yourself down because that's the standard. Stay away from bad thoughts and anxieties of doing YouTube. It's not about who did better than who or what you don't like about yourself. It's what you do like and what others like about you. Your script might not be perfect, but if it gets a point across in a fashion that people can understand, then just stop. You did good. Remember that.